Hey, Constellation community, it's Ben Jorgensen here, giving you a little at-home tour of my place as I call you from live from quarantine in San Francisco. I hope you all are doing well and having a good start to your day or week. It's been quite a crazy slew of events, lots of ups and downs, and it's been fun to see the community fully supportive and following every word. And keeping it really light. It's been really funny to dodge into the community and see some of the humor that's going around. So I can't thank you enough for keeping it light and keeping it fun. This is a big week for us this week as we prepare for mainnet launch, which is occurring next week. So we're really excited. This has been about a 3-year buildup for this moment. And the technology is there. It's ready. It's stable. It's scalable. It's a truly decentralized DAG, no master nodes. And as such, we are getting ready to launch it into existence. So an interesting time to do that, nevertheless. And it's an interesting time because we start to look at the value of decentralization and where centralized governance structures have really kind of let us down across the globe. You know, we're keeping spirits high. San Francisco is coming together in different ways, as I'm sure all your local communities are as well. And, you know, I urge you to kind of take notice of what's going on, not just from a macro perspective, but from a micro perspective and how local communities are building off of one another. And one of the most interesting things I've seen is how a digital community that's remote and decentralized, like Constellation's community, has come together and really knows how to operate in these times. I know you all have day jobs, but we all continue to collaborate and work together within the Constellation community. So it's exciting to see that. So some announcements that everybody's been waiting for. We've been having a lot of difficulty getting a hold of KuCoin to give us clear communication. It's been a very frustrating process as they haven't been willing to jump on a phone call. And we've been pursuing them for the past 3 months to give them integration instructions, be a part of our test net, ask us any questions that they needed. We've made ourselves very, very available, and it's been very tough getting a hold of them. So as such, we're still on path to do mainnet launch, but one of the things that we are not clear on is when KuCoin will have the integration done and the swap ready. So as such, here's the order of operations for what's to come over the next week. Next week, starting on March 30th, we will start onboarding batch 1. Batch 1 and 0 will begin the onboarding process onto our testnet. This means that batch 0, who's been working on onboarding for the past couple of weeks, will start helping batch 1 onboard. Subsequently, batch 1 will help batch 2 and batch 3 over the course of the next month. This is a very exciting time for us, as you know. One of the things that will be a little different as we onboard the batches, they will not receive validator rewards until we have a green light and confirmation from the exchanges that they are willing to do the swap. We understand how valuable it is to have the swap occur on KuCoin, on HitBTC. And so as such, we're not making people choose between a manual swap that maps the native wallet to a smart contract or KuCoin. We want to be able to have both choices at hand and ready. So as such, next week, we will start onboarding nodes onto the testnet. We will do this and we will wait for confirmation where we feel confident that KuCoin and HitBTC have integrated appropriately and are ready for the swap to occur. And once we have that green light, we will communicate effectively with everyone. So today we are also going to be announcing those that made it to batch 3. We're really excited to bring people on. We've had so many applications, well over 1,000 now, of people applying to be a node operator. We've had such a great response and feedback that we are going to open up 2 more batches, batch 4 and batch 5, which will be announced next month. Once again, we're going to start opening up new submissions, an open call for submissions for batch 4 and 5, and open it up even wider. We've had a really good feedback from batch 0. They've been extremely helpful and helping with the pen testing that's going on with the network right now. So just to kind of reiterate what's going on over the next week is that we are going to be sticking with our timeline and onboarding node validators. They won't be receiving validator rewards until that mainnet swap has occurred with the exchanges. So I would encourage you that if you are a node operator or you have the potential to be a node operator, all 1,000 of you, this is a chance to come together and start voicing your concerns or yourself into these exchanges to make sure they do this exchange and that they take priority. Constellation as a whole is only so big. We can only do so much, but as a community, we can come together and really make a noise. And once we have that green light, then validators will receive rewards. So I think this is a really important time that I'm kind of pushing this on the community to come together and go out there to the exchanges and tell them that you want this swap to occur and to work with us. We are going to be providing updates frequently that give insight onto where the communication with KuCoin and HitBTC is. We want to make sure that we are as transparent as possible, and this is as easy as possible. Trading is very important to the Constellation community. We know that. So we don't want people to have to pick between the manual swap or the exchange swap. And so as such, we're going to wait to do the swap until the exchanges have confirmed and greenlit the swap. So in the meantime, validators, if you've been selected or you've applied, please reach out to KuCoin, HitBTC, and get them to help communicate with us and greenlight this. That will make it faster for you to start receiving rewards. Once again, this has been an amazing journey so far, and I know that this is crazy times across the board. We have several announcements and partnerships that will come out after mainnet. So we'll be excited to share what's been going on behind the scenes once we get through this big pass. Once again, stand by for more communication on node operators, more communication on how to onboard over the course of the next week and every week after that. So thank you all. We'll be in touch shortly.